time is 8:15 on this Thursday morning, and it's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Thursday morning, May 25th, 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Thursday morning, May 25th, 2017. Top story of Peter Channel morning news at 8:15 is a Fox News reporter provided a vivid eyewitness account late Wednesday as an attack of a reporter by Montana Republican congressional candidate Greg Gianforte that led him to be cited for assault by the county sheriff and loses endorsements. Police investigating Manchester Marina bomb attack have stopped sharing information to the U.S. after leaks to the media, the BBC understands. The Congressional Budget Office released its assessment of the latest version of the House Republicans' health care bill on Wednesday. The Republicans were hoping for big changes in the time around. They didn't get them. Brussels. French President Emmanuel Macron said he's a long list to discuss with the U.S. Vatican City. Pope Francis put the climate change on the agenda of his first meeting with President Trump on Wednesday. The subject is likely. Beijing, China Thursday accused the U.S. of trespassing after an American warship sailed near a reef claimed by the Beijing. And the South China Sea, the first such celebration by President Trump's administration in the disputed waterway. President Trump has a soft spot for strongman. We know this from Russian President Vladimir Putin to the Egypt's bill. Fatah al-Sisi in the shoes Trump both during the 2016 campaign in the early stage of the presidency has exhibited. Former President Obama Thursday during a talk about to encourage people not to be on a wall. In the new world we live in, we can isolate ourselves. Obama said a wall, stayed with German Chancellor Angela Merkel during the forum. A secret document that officials say played a key role in the FBI Director James Comey's handling of Hillary Clinton investigation has long been viewed within the FBI and the Obama and possibly fake, according to people familiar. Jakarta and Indonesia's anti-terrorism unit admitted the home of a suspected suicide bomber Thursday has afforded his late attack that killed 3 police officers at a Jakarta bus station a day. Earlier to this Islamic State military group. According to a new political poll, the controversy surrounding the president making a majority of the Democrats anxious, nervous about their own well-being and feeling sound hopeless. Manual illegal injection delayed 7 times, 3 executed in Alabama. Does this sound familiar? Benson Voss went to Capitol to testify before the U.S. lawmakers. She did an answer to all of correct question that engages some contention debate with some members. The senior Democrat on the House Judiciary Committee has called for a new investigation of Jeff Sessions. Solving a mystery, safe found in River Cliff, kids age just $1. No new industry park for North Attleboro. Angeline Street at Attleboro to be reconstructed as part of a plaza project. Attleboro traveling to North Avenue D2 for the second time June 34th as work continues on replacing the 2 Interstate 95 bridges. OPEC extends oil uppercut by 9 months of fight glut. Despite President Trump's permission to donate all profits for foreign government sources in Washington Hotel, the business released internal documents revealed Trump's company has made only a little bit effort to identify. One stock hits we can have to fed minutes oil up as OPEC meets. Rocket Lab is Silicon Valley's funded space launch company on Thursday. Launched under the maiden fighter as manufactured 3D printer wrap from New Zealand's Maya Peninsula. Looking at stock today, up 74.51 points to 21,012.42. SP up 5.97 points to 24.39. And Nasdaq up 24.31 points at 6,163.02. NASA moves up the launch of the second mission in the middle asteroid. Peter Chill, news time. 8:19 on this Thursday morning, and it is time now for a weather time now for sports report. Boston Red Sox last night beat the Texas Rangers 9-4. Tonight's Sox Rangers coordinated at 8 o'clock. 8:10 p.m. 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. The Boston Celtics will try to stave off elimination as they take on Cleveland Cavaliers in game number 5 in the East Conference Finals at the Garden. Game time 8:30 p.m. 14 years later, Jose Mora is right back where it started. He went on to win the UEFA Cup for Porter 2003 more than anything else because he started in springboard his own legacy. It's a coincidence that Steph Curry and Bears' latest one was spread by now the rest gets a San Antonio Spurs on March 11th. Lexington, Kentucky. Kentucky freshman guard Amadou Diallo has withdrawn from the NBA draft and will return to school to begin playing with the Wildcats. The Atlanta Peter Children's time is 8:20 on this Thursday morning, and it's time now for traffic controls on the pot. Beep! Let's study off in here where the subway system is looking good on the commuter rail. Greenwich train 076. 7:58 from Greenwich to Stockton Test and just to mechanical issues of 5:50 minutes beyond schedule. And on the ferries, they are all looking good. Okay, look at some highways and byways. Connecticut 95, southbound side, slow between Bridgeport and Stafford. Bear Parkway, westbound side, slow between Bridgeport and Stafford. Eastbound side is slow around Bridgeport. Both ends of Bear Parkway, a little slow in the New Haven area. I-84 westbound side, also Newtown and Denbury. 84 eastbound is also Waterbury stretch and the hit break from New Britain to Harvard Connecticut. 84 westbound side is also between Vernon down to Harvard Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side, it's all about Bedford stretch. 95 eastbound side. Slow from Milford out of West Haven, Connecticut. 95 in the southbound side, also New Haven, Connecticut. 91 in the northbound side, also Vernon down to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 91 in the southbound side, slow between Woodlock to the downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, also between 57 and 291 in Springfield, 291 on the southbound side, also at Mass Factory in Chicopee. 190 on the southbound side, also at 290 in the Worcester, 290 eastbound side, also at Route 9 in Worcester, 146. 146 on the northbound side, also Sutton, Massachusetts, 146 on the southbound side. It is so from Woodstock down 146 to the Lincoln stretch around 295, 99. The northbound side, also from 126 to the Lincoln Woodstock and 95. The southbound side, so between particular and downtown Providence. 146 on the southbound side, so between 50 and 95 downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side, it is so between 37 and Warcoggy and downtown Providence. 195 westbound side, so between Seacock and downtown Providence. 146 southbound, so between 50 and 95 downtown Providence. 6 connectors, so between 6 and 95 downtown Providence. Route 60 eastbound side, also Crescent Stretch. 95 on the northbound side, so between Coventry and Wark. Route 4 on the northbound side, so between 4 and 3 Quantum Point, Illinois. Route 95. Out of the Cape, Route 60 eastbound side, also between Dennis Orange. Morton Bridge on the southbound side, it is slow long. 95 on the northbound side, so between Route 1 and 295 and the outer stretch. 95 on the northbound side, so between 295 and upper Route 128 Captain. 24 on the northbound side, it is so between Harrison Bob and Route 128 Captain. Route 3 on the northbound side, so between 44 and Plymouth area and the Duxbury. 495 on the northbound side, it is so between Milford and all the way at the Route Interstate Mass Pike out in Westport. 495 on both ends of back after Route 2 and acted out in Westport and 485 on the southbound side, so between Harvard all the way at the Barber. Mass Pike eastbound side, also between Route 9 and Framingham all the way at the also right tolls Mass Pike westbound side, also Newton Quarter, Mass Pike both ends back to between the Pluto all the way at the Southfield Expressway. Southfield Expressway both ends about the Mass Pike and the Braintree split in Boston. 93 on both ends downtown Boston is backed up. 93 is southbound side between the 2 and the long end. The conversion downtown Boston 93 on the northbound side, so between Bedford all the way at Route 128 in Reading 120 on the northbound side, so between Peabody 120 and southbound side, and it's so between Peabody all the way at Waltham 120 on the northbound side, also between Woburn all the way up to the Route 20 and Reading. Route 3 is southbound side, so between the New Hampshire, Massachusetts border takes it out. Route 128 in Burlington. Route 495, both ends back around a low stretch. 485 on the southbound side, so between Lawrence and Route 93 up in Andover. Everton back on the southbound side, so between 101 and Manchester all the way at the National Hampshire. 95 on the northbound side, it is so around the York main stretch. 295 on the northbound side, so between Major back on Portland Maine and downtown Portland, Maine. 93 on the northbound side, also north of 393 Concord, Hampshire. And here's a all the way 15 on the northbound side, also 7 Quebec and towards Montreal. Peter Children's side. 8:24 on this Wednesday, Thursday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. Periods of heavy rain are likely tonight and will linger Friday morning may result in some minor report drainage and street and highway flooding. Light rain coming to much eastern and central Massachusetts all around, and much of Connecticut and eastern and central portions of Long Island. We're seeing a heavy band of rain south of the Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard, and it's going to be. Where is it going to go? It's going to go to the northeast. So, Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket is going to be in the heavy rain by about 30 minutes now, and southeast Massachusetts is going to be getting in the heavy rain by about an hour and a half from now. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, rain before 4 p.m. There is drizzle, chest rain after 4 p.m. There is fog after 10 a.m. 156 degrees. Northeast about 8 to 11 miles. Gust side 22 miles an hour. Just picture this. 100% new precipitation less to quite an average possible tonight. Rain possibly at that storm areas of fog about 53 degrees and north about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Just picture this. 100% new rain about 3/4 1 inch possible for Friday. Rain likely possibly at that storm before 11 a.m. Then just rain. Areas of fog before 10 a.m. Otherwise, cluster about 61 degrees and northwest about 7 miles an hour. Just picture 7%. New precipitation between 1 inch possible Friday night. A slight chance rain before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Mostly cast about 50 degrees and light northwest wind just pitch to 20%. For Saturday, Putty Center mostly cast about 60 about 50 degrees north about 5 miles coming in the after the first. Sunday, Putty Center cast and chance showers mostly cast about 6 miles about 51 degrees and just pitch to 40%. Morning, chance showers cutting skies about 6 miles about 51 degrees and just pitch is 40%. Tuesday, Putty Center about 75 degrees. Tuesday night, chance showers mostly cast about 56 degrees and just pitch to 30%. And for Wednesday, chance showers Putty Center cast about 75 degrees and just pitch is 30%. And currently in Tottenham's light rain at 56. In Nottingham, it's light rain at 55. In Mansfield, it's light rain at 55. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this May 25th, 2017. Thursday morning. Peace. Good morning, goodbye. Hope you have a good day.